Good morning again, guys and girls. How are we doing today? Hopefully you're good. I'm good. Got the Mustang back up on the lift here. Nothing huge going on today. I just started to receive some of the stuff that I recently bought for it, and I'm still waiting on some stuff, but I've got these 20 and 25 millimeter wheel spacers I'm going to throw on just because they're quick and easy. We'll do that. Get some stance on this thing. I've been super busy with work, home, and also pulling overtime at the machine shop I work at, helping my friend with this little Miata here, some race prep for the year. We did a used gearbox, a new clutch, we're installing a roll bar, a few other, just regular maintenance things. And that's almost done, so I got a chance to get the Mustang on the lift here, and we'll do those wheel spacers. So I've got 25 mil for the fronts and 20 millimeter for the rear. You can see the difference there. These are bolt-on hub-centric spacer, the only kind of wheel spacers that myself and many other people would agree that this is probably the only kind of wheel spacer that you really would want to run safely. Corrosion on there, I'll clean that up. And I'm just doing this as kind of peace of mind. There's not really, it's almost a brand new car still, it's only about a year old. But a little bit of rust on there. When you have these wheel spacers, you can see that they're pretty much just flat on the back. Unlike the wheel, they have these voids in them. So you want this to clamp with no interference to the hub face. Last thing we want is a wheel to come loose and fall off while we're doing it. Spirited driving things. Oh, and if I didn't mention, these are Eibach spacers. They were a lot more expensive than just buying some cheap eBay ones, but I think that it was probably money well spent. This is a relatively heavy car, makes a lot of torque, transfers a lot of weight side to side when we're thrashing it, and as you can see, it's nice and thick here. All high grade studs, everything's nicely machined, made in Germany. Germans usually do pretty good with manufacturing stuff. Alright, so we ran into a bit of a snag here with the 25 mil thicker spacers. So you can see right here, you've only got a little bit of the original stud sticking out. Maybe 5 mil or so. And the wheels on the back, they have this relief in them. So it will work with these 25 mil spacers. The rears, however, with the narrower spacer, as you can see, we have a substantially more of this original stud sticking out past here. And the rear wheels, they actually have less of an indent here than the front, although they still have a relief. It's not as deep, I feel like. It's still there though. So what I'm going to have to do is shorten up these studs here just a little bit. I don't plan on running this car without the spacers, so I can take off pretty much as I need here. However, if you were going to switch back and forth between running no spacers and running spacers, you wouldn't want to cut more than, I really wouldn't recommend cutting any of this stud off here, because then you have less threads that your lug nut is holding on by. You could probably get away with taking off 2 to 3 threads and you'd still be good, but I'm not gonna say that I would recommend that. But whereas I plan on only running with the spacers on, I'm gonna go ahead and take this spacer back off, trim these some, and we'll be good to go. Safety third, kids. I did was I put the lug nuts over the studs before I chopped them down. That way, when I've got it cut, back the nut off to correct the threads, and then you won't have issues when you go to thread your lug nuts on. You can use that trick anytime you need to shorten a bolt that's too long. Just wind a nut on it, cut it off. As you back the nut back off, it'll fix the end of the threads for you. We got a little before and after here. So there's the factory offset and stance. You can see you've got a pretty substantial freaking. The wheel sits in a lot from the body, more so in the front than the rear. And keep in mind, I'm running a fatter tire front and rear than stock, so it's even worse with the factory tire sizes. Now, with the 20 mil spacer in the rear, 25 in the front, you can see it sits so much better. Even a little bit of a poke in the rear, it might not be as bad once the top settles. I haven't taken it off the lift or rolled it yet, but so much better than it was. So we got some BC Racing BR adjustable coilovers. Front's there. The rear shocks, springs. I won't be using their sway bar links there. I bought some adjustable bars as well, and they come with the adjustable links, so I'll be using those. Everything looks nice quality. Everything came packed very nicely and protected in this box here. Install coming soon.